Grab a couple of vacuums and $700 and start a company. Well, that's exactly what Anita Ron did, starting a company called Briteworks. Hi, Anita. Nice to have you with us.
Hello, Carlos.
Briteworks, what is that?
Briteworks is a commercial janitorial service provider located in Covina. We started the business 25 years ago. We're celebrating our 25th year. We do anything when it comes to a one-stop solution when it comes to cleaning, providing services throughout California.
So that $700 story and the couple of vacuums, that's true, isn't it? That's a real story. Tell me about that.
It definitely is true. I landed up getting laid off and I needed another angle in order to bring in income for my family. Being a mother of a 6-year-old and a 6-month-old, there was no way to just say I wasn't going to work anymore. So put my head together, started Briteworks, an easy way to jump in and start generating business. And that's exactly what I did. By being a part of a chamber and getting a business license, the business started growing.
Wow, that's fantastic. So I know that people always think that it's so easy, just, you put out your shingle and you hope people will call, but you actually have to get out there and sell yourself. Tell me about how that process went for you. Where did you sell and who were your first clients?
I started selling my business services at a local chamber and professional affiliations. Mm-hmm. One of the organizations that I started with was the Latin Business Association. And then I got very active with Southern California Minority Supplier Development Council, started learning how to be able to position myself to start getting business and generate business with corporations and government sectors, and it just started growing from there. Now we have about 190 employees.
Wow. I mean, you got really creative very quickly. Tell me about that certification process, the minority supplier thing, because that seems to be quite a boost for small businesses who want to get going.
I would highly recommend, if you qualify being a minority business enterprise, definitely do it, because not only will you be able to have the opportunity to be in front of many of the corporations that are members of the organization, but also you have the opportunity to be able to get the coaching and knowledge and education that is needed with some of the services that they provide. And that alone is really helpful in order for an organization, a small minority business, to grow.
Now you identified a market sector that you thought you could excel in with your crews. Tell me how you made that identification. So you started with the chamber, and then you realized that there's something there that actually could make your business scale.
Well, I started off very small. We first started doing Hallmark stores. And so that was very tiny, small square footage of probably about less than 5,000 square feet. And then I started realizing, I perfected this, so now I should take it on further. And my goal was to start trying to get into the corporate sector. And that's exactly what we did. We started positioning ourselves, started growing our staff, and then started going and finding out what exactly was that member of SCMSDC needing and what type of cleaning needs were they going to need. And most of them were needing services 24 hours, 7 days a week, which aligned very well with our organization because that's exactly what we do. And so it was a good fit. And after that, we just continued getting more business.
Oh, that's fantastic. So 190 employees, that's a lot of logistics every single day. You must be one of the most organized people on earth.
I don't think I'm one of the most organized, but I'm one of the ones that has a lot position for detail and just constantly wanting to work and get the job done correctly for our clients. And that's the goal, is to provide a clean, healthy environment for our clients to enjoy working in and actually to play in. And that's the fun part, when you're actually bringing in a service that is well needed and that you're able to make sure that you're carrying it out and your people are empowered to do so for our clients. And that's what makes things synergize and working together to make sure everybody's taken care of and healthy out there.
Well, you're obviously done so well. You even got a big giant contract with the Super Bowl. Look at that helmet right there next to you. Tell me about that. How did that happen?
Well, you know what? This was a surprise for us. This was our award. We started with Business Connect, and we were able to land a deal with Super Bowl 56, Business Connect, small minority business. we were able to apply and to see if we could get business from the organization to be able to supply services for Super Bowl 56. And Briteworks was one of those organizations that did provide it. And not only that, at the end of everything, they gave us the Supplier of the Year award. So that was just so great to know that a minority business was able to take it on and get it done. So we got the job done. So we had over 200 employees there taking care of people and making sure that the place was clean.
Well, congratulations. That not only you have lots of awards. I mean, you were the top 100 Latina in business on Hispanic magazine. I mean, you're really an inspiration to so many small business people. But I got to say, it had to not be easy all the time, and a lot of entrepreneurs don't really realize those tough moments when things look desperate and you're just not going to make it. Did you have one of those moments?
Many of them. Many of them. You know, the first 5 years, everybody thought I was crazy. Why are you doing this? You don't even like cleaning your own house. You're really crazy. My brother, that was his comment. But you know what? It was just the sure ganas to be able to do something different. And then when you start finding out what it does, it creates jobs, and you're able to make a difference in the community that you live in and the communities that my clients are in. Then I started saying, Briteworks has to stay. So yes, there was a lot of hiccups. Trying to make sure that you gear your finances correctly, to make sure everything gets done, to make sure staffing is done 24 hours, 7 days a week was at the beginning a hardship, but then you start becoming better at it, and you start sharpening the saw of your organization. And that's, I think, that has helped us out with great staff that we have here and the potential that we could create for our clients. It all worked together. And one of our goals is you have to have fun when you're doing the job. And that's something that Briteworks really emphasizes and empowers our employees to do. We become a part of the organization to make sure the service is provided the best way possible.
Well, that is a great story to tell, and congratulations on your success. And I wish you continued future success. Anita Ron, you are such an inspiration to all of us. Thank you so much for being with us. Again, it's called Briteworks, and Anita Ron is your superstar. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Carlos. You take care.